everybody. I hope you are all having a fantastic day, and thank you very much for clicking on the video. Welcome, of course, to what is my personal 15-minute snare drum warm-up routine. This is what I personally do before any game or any rehearsal. I will do this warm-up to get myself prepared for what I have to play and make sure I'm all warmed up and ready to go. The warm-up consists of 3 different parts. The first part is just a brief physical warm-up just to get the fingers and the wrists all warmed up and ready to go. The second part is the obvious playing warm-up, where I get the chops warmed up, make sure that I'm sustaining speed and all those things, make sure my rhythms and all those things are accurate. And then the last part is just a brief mental focusing, take a minute or two just to mentally prepare myself for exactly what I need to do to be successful for that day. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get into the physical warm-up. So without any further ado, let's get into it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. So the physical warm-up consists of just a couple of exercises that I'm going to run through with you guys real quick. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our sticks, we're just going to grab them, and we're going to slowly start to stretch out the wrists. This gets the flexibility in the wrists going, make sure they're all nice and stretched out, which is exactly how we want them to be. So I will go through this about 10 times. And once that's done, go ahead and put both sticks in one hand. And we're just going to start to rotate the wrist back and forth. I'm going to go slower and faster just to get the wrist mobility going. And I'll switch hands and do the same thing. Making sure those wrists are nice and loose and ready to go. Alright, after that, we just go into some nice wrist rolls. Taking them nice and slow. We're going to do about 10 in each direction. Switch and go the other way. Alright, and once that's done, I have one of these grip strengtheners. Works your fingers, hands, forearms. You can go ahead and get one of these, or if you have a stress ball, that also works just to get the fingers nice and warm. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and give this about 10 squeezes per hand. It is worth noting that this is on the lowest setting. I don't want to be doing anything too strenuous. I just want to get the fingers nice and warm and ready to play. Go back and forth across both hands, do a total of 20 squeezes on each hand. Alright, and now that that's done, that completes the entire physical warm-up. So the next thing that we'll be doing is getting into the playing warm-up. It is worth mentioning that the playing warm-up consists of multiple different exercises, and each one is separated by a group of repeats. So each exercise will be played through twice, and then it will be immediately progressing into the next exercise. So there will be no stopping and starting, it'll just be progressively flowing. All the exercises at the beginning are dedicated to just getting basic rhythms and timing down, making sure that's all in order. And then as we get to the end, there is an exercise that mirrors more what I'd be playing in the cadence that my line plays, or in the general music that we play on the field. That last exercise kind of mirrors that stuff just so I'm warmed up and ready for what I'm actually expected to play. So, let's go ahead and get into that playing warm-up, and I'll see you guys after that. of the entire warm-up process is my mental focusing. This is where I just take a minute or two, just focus on breathing and focus on exactly what I need to do to be ready for the day. So whatever you guys need to do to mentally focus yourself, go ahead and do that. For me personally, what I like to do is I will breathe in for a count of 4, I will hold my breath for a count of 4, and I will breathe out for a count of 4, and that just kind of centers myself and allows me to focus on exactly what I need to do. So, going through that, feel free to try that for yourself. It also works to calm nerves and anything like that, but anything you need to do to get yourself focused and ready for the day, go ahead and do that for about a minute or 2, and then you should be all warmed up and ready to go. Alright, so that about wraps up what I personally do for a warm-up for a daily snare drumming. In general, I'll do this pretty much anytime I have a performance or a rehearsal, as I said before. So if you guys are interested in going ahead and trying this, feel free. Feel free to edit anything you want to. Obviously, this warm-up is not for everyone. This is what personally works for me, and there may be some stuff that work better for you. If you are new around here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, and leave a like if you did enjoy the video. That also helps to let me know that you want to see more videos like this one. If you do have any comments or suggestions for the warm-up, go ahead and post those down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear ways in which I can improve it, and ways that I can better myself and make sure that I'm better prepared to play on a daily basis. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.